Hello Year 2, Mr. Allen here, and we're going to be writing our instructions to make our marvellous medicine today. So to start with, we're going to play a game, and we're going to look at 4 different types of sentences in this game. The first type of sentence is a statement. A statement is a sentence that gives you a piece of information, just an ordinary sentence. A question is asking you something. An exclamation is a sentence which has a lot of feeling in it. So it might be somebody saying or writing something when they're very upset, or very excited, or very angry, or even very happy. And the fourth type of sentence we're going to look at is a command. That's a sentence which is really bossy, where it tells somebody what to do. So we're going to have a look at the sentences and see if we can work out whether it's a statement, a basic piece of information, a question, where it's asking us something, an exclamation, where it has a lot of feeling, or a command, where it's telling us what to do. So the first sentence says, put the kettle on. So is that a statement, just a piece of information? Is it a question? Is it asking us to do something? Is it an exclamation? Is it something with a lot of feeling? Or is it a command? Is it telling us what to do? Well, I don't think it's a question because it's not asking us to do something. I don't think it's an exclamation because it doesn't sound like it's been written with a lot of feeling. I think it's a command because it's telling us what to do. Let's try the next one. What an enormous spider! There's some punctuation at the end to give us a clue there. Is it a statement, a question, an exclamation, or a command? I don't think it's a command this time because it's not telling us what to do. I don't think it's a statement because it's not a basic piece of information. There's a lot more feeling in this sentence, a lot more emotion. They sound quite scared. What do you think? I think it's an exclamation. There's an exclamation mark at the end which tells us that they were very excited or very scared. When is the holiday? Statement, question, exclamation, or command. So this time pause the video, decide which one you think, and then hit play when you're ready. What do you think? Is it a statement? Is it a basic piece of information? I don't think it is. Is it an exclamation? It's not being written or said with a lot of feeling. Is it a command? Is it telling us what to do? No, it is asking us something though. It's asking us a question. Groom your cat when it is molting. What do you think? Statement, question, exclamation, or command? So like before, hit pause, make a decision, then hit play when you're ready. Is it a statement? Is it giving us a basic piece of information? No. Is it a question? Is it asking us something? No. Is it an exclamation? Has it been written with a lot of feeling? Or does it sound like the writer has a strong emotion? No. It's telling us what to do. So it must be a command. Do you think he likes me? So that's statement, question, exclamation, or command. So pause the video, make a decision, then hit play when you're ready. Okay, what did you think? Statement? No, it's not a basic piece of information. It's a question, it's asking us something. Who will get a Head Teacher's Award this week? So pause the video, make a decision, then hit play when you're ready. Is it an exclamation? Is it being said or written with a lot of feeling? No, it's a question. It's asking us something. Pets need to be cared for. So pause the video, hit play once you've made a decision. Is it a command? Is it telling us what to do? Is it telling us to look after the pets? It's not telling us what to do. Is it asking us what to do? It's not a question. It's not a command. Is it giving us a basic piece of information? Is it telling us just a piece of information about pets? It is, isn't it? It's a basic piece of information, so we're going to call that a statement. I am wearing a green jumper. Statement, question, exclamation, or command. So hit pause and hit play once you've made a decision. What do we think? It's not asking us if I've got a green jumper, so it's not a question. They don't sound very excited about it, so it's not an exclamation. They're not telling us to wear a green jumper, so it's not a command. They're just giving us a basic piece of information about what they're wearing, so that would be a statement. Who knows their 10 times tables? So statement, question, exclamation, or command. So hit pause, then hit play when you're ready. Is it a basic piece of information? Does it tell us anything about the 10 times table? Not really. Is it an exclamation? Is it being said or written with a lot of feeling? No, but it is asking us something, so it'd be a question. We are at Southend Infant School. So statement, question, exclamation, or command. Hit play when you're ready. Well, they're just telling us where they are, aren't they? They're telling us a piece of information about where they are. They're not asking us anything. They're not telling us to do anything. So it would be a statement. Today was the most exciting day ever. And there's a piece of punctuation there at the end to tell us that it's been said in an exciting way. So if it's been said in an exciting way, which one do you think? Yeah, exclamation. Sit down and do not talk. That sounds very bossy. Which one do you think? Well, we're not asking us to sit down, so it's not a question. Doesn't sound like there's a lot of feeling behind this sentence, so it's not an exclamation. But they are being very bossy and telling us what to do, so I think it's a command. That monkey was very cheeky. Ooh, sounds like there's a lot of feeling behind that. Whoever's saying this doesn't sound particularly happy. They sound a bit cross, a bit upset. So that must be an exclamation. Easter was in April. So it's giving us some information. So that must be a statement. Okay, that was very difficult, guys. Well done if you got some of those right. So today we're going to be having a look at writing our instructions. And I've put a checklist here to show what we need to include in our instructions. So we need to make sure it's in chronological order. It's in time order, the order that we did things. So it makes sense. We need a list of ingredients as well. So we need to write down a list of the things that we used to make our medicine. So I need to include that. So let me highlight that. We need numbered steps as well. So we need to number our steps so it's really clear and easy to follow. So let me just highlight numbered steps. We're also going to need some time adverbials, words like first, next, then, after that, or finally, to organise our writing. We might use noun phrases to describe the ingredients. We're going to need to use verbs to tell the reader what to do or to command the reader. And we're going to need adverbs to describe how they need to do these things. So let me just rub out those highlights, and we'll see if we can have a go at writing our instructions. So first of all, I need to write an introduction, just the first sentence that's going to tell my reader what the instructions are going to do, how the instructions are going to help them. So this text will tell you how to make. I wonder if you could finish that sentence. Have you got an idea about how I could finish that sentence? This text will tell you how to make what? This text will tell you how to make a marvellous medicine. So I'm going to add that, finish off my sentence. There we go, marvellous medicine. So now it's your turn. Before I ask you to have a go at this yourself, I'm just going to highlight marvellous medicine because it's a noun phrase, it's an adjective and a noun. So I can go to my checklist and tick off noun phrases. So now it's your go. You can either write your own opening sentence for your instructions from scratch, telling the reader what your instructions are going to be about, or you can use the sheet which I've given you and you can have a go at finishing off a sentence yourself. It's entirely up to you. You can either use the sheet or write it from scratch. Have a go at writing your opening sentence. Hit pause, then once you've written your sentence, hit play, and we'll carry on to the next part of our instructions. Okay, so hopefully you've written your first sentence. Just going to rub this out so we can write our list of ingredients now. So I need to write my list of ingredients. I'm going to need a subheading, like a mini title. And my subheading is going to be ingredients. And once I've written that subheading, I'm going to underline it with a ruler, because all subheadings and all titles need to have a line underneath them, a nice straight line. Okay, right, it's time to write my list of ingredients. What's the first ingredient I used? I think it was lemon juice. So I'm going to write lemon juice. And then after that I used vinegar. Just remember my comma, because this is going to be a list, so I need a comma between each item on the list. Vinegar. Another comma. Then I used baking soda, so that's going to be my next ingredient. Baking soda. And a comma. What's my next ingredient that I used? What was it? It's curry powder. Curry powder. And after that, I used pepper. And mouthwash. There we go. What do you think of my list of ingredients? Ah, did you spot that? For the last item, we don't have a comma before the last item in the list. Right, and. So when we have our last item on the list, we use and before the last item instead of a comma. There we go. So now I'd like you to have a go at writing your own list of ingredients, remembering to use those commas in your list. So hit pause, have a go at writing your own list of ingredients, then hit play when you're ready. So again, you can use the sheet if you want to, or you can write it from scratch. Okay, so now we need to move on to our next bit. We've done the introduction. We've told the reader what the instructions are going to be about. We've done the ingredients. Now we need to write down how to actually make the medicine. This is the important bit. And this is called the method. It's how we do it. So method. Oh, let me have another go about handwriting. Method. And again, this is a subheading, so I'm going to underline it with a ruler. There we go. So I've included my list of ingredients, so I've ticked that off. Now it's time for me to use my numbered steps. So what was my first step? I poured in the lemon juice first. What did I pour it into? I poured it into a cup. But I need to add a time adverbial to show this is the first step. So first, then a comma. So what did I do? I poured the lemon juice into the cup. So I'm telling the reader to pour the lemon juice into a cup. Full stop. There we go. There's my first step. Have I used a time adverbial? Yes, I have. First is a time adverbial, and I've used numbered steps as well. I've used a verb, pour, to tell the reader what to do. I haven't described how to pour it yet. I need to use an adverb to describe how we need to pour it. So let me try that again. How did I pour it in? How did I pour it in when I made my medicine? I poured it in. Oh, how did I do it? Slowly, quickly, gently, carefully. So first, carefully pour the lemon juice into a cup. So now I have my verb, which is pour, and I also have my adverb, which is carefully. Carefully pour the lemon juice into a cup. There we go. Now I need... Oh, can I add a noun phrase here? Can I describe the lemon juice? Perhaps I can add an adjective to make a noun phrase. Was it sweet? No, it definitely wasn't sweet lemon juice. It was sour. Sour lemon juice. There we go. So I've got my noun phrase now. First, carefully pour the sour lemon juice into a cup. There we go. Number 2. So what time adverbial could I use for the next step? Well, if it was the next step, I could use a time adverbial next. Next. I'm going to put my comma after my time adverbial. Okay, what could I write next? So I'm using my plan from yesterday to help me so I can remember what to write. So my verb was add. Next, add the vinegar. How did I add the vinegar? Can I think of an adverb to describe how I added it? Quickly. Next, add the vinegar quickly. There we go. So again, I've got my time adverbial next. I've got my verb, add. I've got my adverb, quickly. There we go. I've also got my numbered steps as well to order it. I haven't used the noun phrase though, so I need to describe the vinegar. Can I think of an adjective to describe the vinegar? Have I got any on my planning sheet from yesterday? Yes, I have. The tangy vinegar. It's a good job I've got this planning sheet from yesterday to help me. Otherwise I might have forgotten my ideas. There we go. Excellent. So what you guys are going to do, I'm going to give you a choice. You can either carry on using the sheet to help you to write your instructions, or you can write your instructions from scratch. But make sure you use your plan from yesterday, because you had some brilliant time adverbials, some excellent verbs, and some fantastic adverbs that you can use. So make sure you use your planning sheet and the ideas that you got yesterday in your writing today. And hopefully, by the end of the lesson, you will have a really fantastic set of instructions that will tell your reader exactly how to make your medicine. So remember to include chronological order, write it in the correct order, remember your list of ingredients, which you should already have anyway, numbered steps, time adverbials, noun phrases, verbs, and adverbs. Give that a go. I'm just going to have a go at one more step for my instructions. I'm going to write number 3. Tip in the baking soda. There we go. Tip in the baking soda. Something's missing. Can you work out what it is? What could it be? What could be missing from my instruction? I've got my verb, tip. I've got my numbered step, number 3. Ah, I know what's missing. Did you spot it as well? My time adverbial. What time adverbial could I use? Then. Then tip in for baking soda. Something else is missing. Can you spot it? What's missing? I know what's missing. An adjective to describe the baking soda to make a noun phrase. Powdery baking soda. So now I have my verb. I have my noun phrase, powdery baking soda. I have my time adverbial as well. Is there anything else that's missing? My adverb. I need to describe how to tip in the powdery baking soda. What adverb could I use? How do I tip it in? Slowly. There we go. Okay, so now it's your turn. So have a go at writing your instructions. Like I said, keep your planning sheet with you to remind you of your ideas. You can use the sheet provided or you can write them from scratch, and I can't wait to see what instructions you come up with. Good luck. I look forward to reading your instructions and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye for now, you two.